good morning. What am I saying? Good afternoon, because it's so beautiful out here. How's everybody doing? One beautiful weather coming here in New York City. Love it, love it, love it. How's everybody doing? Just wanted to let's just forget about what happened last night, and we're going to move on. So let's just move on, and we worry about tonight's game. A few things I just want to get out of the way, everyone. Today we're going to have our pregame show at 4:00, and then at 7:40 tonight, Ken from The Ugly Truth will be doing the play-by-play of the Yankees-Astros finale game, and then after that we will come back here and we'll have our post-game show. Hopefully, it'll be a lot happier and a lot better tonight. So there's a lot of things going on. I want to say good morning to Landon, Real Bill, Charles, Ken. How you doing? How's everybody going? Jeff, how are you? And in the chat we have John Ferrazzo, we have Bob, we have Kate, we have Ava, Nora. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for coming on. Everybody, please don't forget to subscribe. Press the like button. We're getting closer and closer to our magic 500 subs. And then we'll have our giveaway, the 3 giveaways with trivia questions. And third prize is $25. Second prize is $50. And, of course, first prize is $100. And you'll get that right after that stream. Immediately download Venmo or Zelle, even if you don't want it. You take it like this, you'll get your money right away and enjoy it. So without any further ado, I want to bring up our co-host. We have, of course, Mr. Play-by-Play Man, Evan. How you doing? Good morning.
Doing well.
How's it going? And we have another star here for a few minutes that's saying hello to us, and that is Ken from The Ugly Truth. How you doing?
Ken.
Not bad, not bad. Fair to partly cloudy, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, guys, we had an up and down game yesterday. Obviously, the Yankees lost, but we had a good first half of the game and a lousy second half. You guys, whoever would like to start, I know, Ken, you started out. You weren't totally watching the game, but you were near it, I guess, with the earphones and everything. But whoever wants to start first, what you thought of the game, please go ahead. Go for it, guys.
All right, I guess I'll start.
Go ahead.
There were before the game. There was a lot of concern about Will Warren's performance going up against the Astros, because the word on the streets is he doesn't do well against good hitting teams, and proved to the contrary last night. He actually handled the Astros very well. You can see maturity and growth in his pitching approach, and I like what I'm seeing with Warren, and I have more confidence than a lot of people do.
Okay,
Evan? The problem that you run into is when you have to pull a lot of bullpen arms to close out a game. I think that Warren had more gas in the tank. It could have probably gone another inning. But when you're having to pull 4 bullpen arms, all 4 of those guys have to be on point. Bad crap happened. Guess what? Bad crap happened last night.
Oh, you're right. 100%. Evan, what did you see?
Yeah, no, I agree with Ken. And, it was right there for us. I feel like we could have won that game. I was obviously hoping the Astros wouldn't have their typical comeback like they usually do, but unfortunately we saw that. It was just, I thought Warren had a good game last night. Alvarez, he had a good game too. He went, 4 for 4 or 3 for 3 off of Will Warren. That's all I know. We knew that he would struggle with Alvarez, but I think he was pulling him out of the game at that point because Boone didn't want Warren to face Alvarez again. So which I understand, but you probably would go with Devin Williams and that
Mhm.
it didn't make any sense. They also had Doval warming up, which I mean that's no 100% guarantee either, but at least that's why you got these new bullpen acquisitions was to limit Devin Williams' role. I didn't fully understand that, and we just have to move on to today. Let's win the series.
Well, like I said, we got to move on from that and just go from there. I want to say hello to wow. There's Tia Shabir from Thailand. Welcome aboard, my friend. How you doing? Wow, thank you so much for
Welcome.
watching and viewing. Celia, let's see what she has to say. Hey, I was watching Warren's post-game interview last night, and he basically was implying that he should have stayed in the game and didn't know why Boone came to take him out. What do
He
you
didn't
say
want him to face
on
Alvarez.
that?
He didn't want
Yeah.
Warren to face Alvarez. That's why.
Well, not that the other guy did any better. So they were better off keeping they were better off keeping Warren in the game. He's either too fast or he's too slow.
Honestly, any pitcher worth his salt is going to be pissed he's getting pulled out of a game at any given point.
Right.
Warren is a young pitcher,
right.
and he's going to subscribe more so to the umpire, or the manager. But you look at a guy like Rodon. Rodon forces Boone back into the dugout more times than you can shake a stick at because of his veteran presence and his ability to work his way out of a jam. Same thing with Maxey or Garrett.
And Ken, did you think that like Warren last night, he was doing very well, but then the Astros started attacking on early in the count. They started to jump on his fastball. What do you think of that?
Yeah, and at that point, a veteran pitcher would make adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Would start laying more so on the secondary pitches to get them off the fastball, and then use the fastball as a sneaker.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, you're right.
But like I said,
100% right.
It's an experience thing. He is learning. By all rights, he should be in AAA right now, developing. He is learning on the fly at the major league level, and the kid's doing a great job.
Yep, you're right. Let's see. Landon Holden. When you're playing the Astros, Tigers, and Blue Jays, you have to score a lot. Yeah, well, we got what 7-8 runs. We lost the game. I mean, we gave up too many runs. It looked like they gave up there in the end. But when that gave up, but I mean, Devin Williams, he's just awful. I mean, I don't know what is up with this guy, but it's to the point where I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. This guy is just really, really just has not earned his stripes. And you know what's sad too, guys, that they did the beard policy. More or less this was for him because they probably wanted him to make him feel comfortable, possibly sign a new contract. Now I think they can't wait until to get rid of him, to be honest with you.
Honestly.
And that is the truth.
Well, Booney last night, he broke the fundamental rule. I want to bring up a comment from Charles that I wholeheartedly agree with. The umpire's strike zone was not good last night. And God's honest truth, Jazz Chisholm got rung up in the top of the ninth on a BS call, way off the plate, and he should have ended up on base with Big G coming up to bat. Then we would have seen what was what. But I've been watching and calling play-by-plays on different teams, different games, non-Yankees. And I'll tell you what, across the board, the umpiring is horrible. When I called the Diamondbacks Rangers game, the umpires cost the Diamondbacks a win. They've taken 2 from the Rangers. They should have swept the Rangers. And long and short, Major League Baseball does not retrain these umpires, and that's a problem. Major League Baseball now has to hold these umpires accountable, whether it be by pulling them from the chalk, because there are some umpires that are scorecards. Their minimum acceptable standard in Major League Baseball is 95% accuracy. There are a lot of umpires that are dipping into the 80% realm, and that is completely unacceptable. You're changing the course of the game, and umpires are supposed to be that passive observer that is not involved. Another case, that jackass De Jesus, when he pumped Caballero 2 nights ago, not sure what he said. I don't care. He was walking away, and it was a very, very quick getting thrown out. And that's an ego in play. Has no place to do with the game. And, it could have affected us. Thank God we had a excellent glove man like Ryan McMahon sitting there on the shelf.
I agree. Yeah. Totally agree.
It's all about the consistency. They need to be more consistent. If they have a strike zone, they were giving the Astros the low pitches, but then when it came to, I think that Devin Williams walk, it was obviously his fault. He shouldn't have walked him, but I thought that pitch, based on what he was calling, that should have been a strike. Should have been a strike. They need to be more consistent. And if the umpires don't have a scorecard above 90% accuracy, they don't deserve to throw anybody out of the game, especially for no reason.
I agree. Celia shines in. There were multiple chances for them to score. Volpe just had to put the ball in play. McMahon could have potentially thrown to home to save the run with the slower runner. They had opportunities to win. And she's right. She's spot on. Ken, I don't know if I know you heard it, but believe me, the guy could have scored. First of all, if Volpe would have put, instead of striking out, what's that?
That's my cell phone. That's what I was looking at the game on. So you're not getting a lot of details, but I had my earbud in and I was listening to the game, so I couldn't see a lot of details. But
if only Volpe would have hit. Yeah. Does he have to strike out every time up?
Like what did we say about Volpe? Volpe is a situational hitting magnet. I don't care where he's at. He's hitting 9, he's hitting 1, he's hitting 5. The situation is always going to show up for this kid.
I know.
Man, it's an overrated fielder. Seriously?
Oh.
What?
Jay Snow.
What happened?
McMahon is an overrated fielder.
Oh, come on.
Nah, he's good. He's good, Jay.
No,
Joe, Snow. We've got to give a little credit here. He is good. Ollie, the Yankees should DFA Williams, and Volpe looks horrible. All right, understandable. I understand where you guys are coming from. Good morning, all from Izzy. How you doing, Devo? What's going on? How are things going with you guys? And Ken, want to tell everybody what's on the agenda for the Ugly Truth today? Go right ahead.
The Ugly Truth has some issues today. Normally, I would be on at 12:30 with an open panel, but I've got speech therapy with my young lad 12:30, so I won't be able to make that time. Joe's going to be on at 4, so I'm going to do an open panel at 6. Run it for about an hour, 6 to 7, and then I'm going to be on at 7:35 for the play-by-play for the rubber match of the Yankees versus the Astros series, where we will win the series. Rodon is going to go 7 innings, and we're not going to heavily have to wait on the bullpen.
Yep, awesome, and Ken, after your play-by-play, you're more than welcome to come back. I know if you're tired or whatever, but we'd love to have your input and your analysis of the game afterwards. So if you be kind and come on, we'd really appreciate it.
No problem.
And I I know you're a little bit pressed for time this morning, but I'm so happy that you came on. And also kudos to your son and to you and your whole family for helping me get through so many things, so many obstacles with the new equipment that we just put in. I'm hoping that everybody hears me very well. And it's all thanks to Ken, his son, and family. So thank you. My hat's off to you. You guys are the best. And I hope everything works is good for you this morning. And if you want to jump in at 4 o'clock, by all means, come on in, Ken.
Roger. Have a good stream.
You have a great day.
See you, Ken.
Take care. So, how you doing, big guy? Everything's cool with you?
Everything is moving along just fine here. All good.
Good. Okay. Well, we're going to bring up another co-host here, and it's going to be Sean Browning, and he will stay with us. And good morning there, Sean. How you doing? You hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Good. Not too bad. You want to give a little analysis of last night's game?
Well, I think that game was just all sorts of weird, and you can just tell that the momentum shift after we pulled Warren. It just seemed like it just started kind of shifting away, and even a little bit before that. But also it's not just the guy. I mean, a lot of people gonna blame Boone, but all Boone can do is just pick whoever to come in, but he's putting his faith in that player performing or executing, especially in the bullpen. So if the guy's not on point, it makes Boone look bad. But Boone can't pitch for him. My thing was that where I was mad with Boone is when you left Williams in there when he clearly didn't have it after the 3-batter rule. It should have, even if you put in Mark Leiter. Yeah.
Right.
Because I was just like, man, the guy wasn't, he didn't have any command. And yeah, he was wild, and you could just tell he just didn't have it. But it is what it is.
Yep. Do you agree? You agree, Evan?
I agree. Obviously Boone has to be more obviously aware of that situation. Not putting Williams in the game would have been the better move, but yeah, no, overall the team they have to score more runs. But I mean, I think all but one of our runs have been off of home runs, and you can't leave runs like that out on the table against good teams.
Yeah, we should have done better, especially with that second and third with one or nobody out.
Yeah.
When it's less than 2 outs and you got second and third, you should get them both in. But also the other thing was I was really irritated with the umpiring. I know they really don't have any accountability, but I mean the guy was changing the strike zone every few batters.
You're right. Absolutely.
And so I mean, especially if I was playing, I'm not. But as a fan, I was irritated. But imagine if I was playing, I'd probably be as mad as Williams or some of these other guys were.
Yeah, I 100 wholeheartedly agree with you. It's just I don't know. Jake Boss says it best. Unfortunately, Williams needs to be saved for blowouts or as a last resort. That's really a shame because since that home run to Alonso, I mean, it's just been so downhill for this man. I can't believe it. I am really shocked. I really am shocked. Evan, I expected so much more from this guy.
I did too.
It's totally ridiculous. And sometimes he looks like he just grooves it, right down the middle. I don't understand it. I really don't. I really don't. Now Jake follows up with, "It's a shame. I was excited with." Oh, we all were, Jake. We all were excited about this trade. Who wouldn't like that trade?
Yeah.
Michael says, and good morning, Michael. How you doing? Volpe has to have the worst hitting mechanics of anybody in the majors. When he goes up to the plate, he seems to have absolutely no plan. Agree or disagree?
I agree. It's frustrating to watch because he just looks like he's not making adjustments. He looks like he's like brain dead up there. He doesn't do anything at the plate that tells me that he's going to be confident enough to even put the ball in play, which is not a good sign.
Yeah. I do want to give a programming note to everyone. Thanks to Nitin and his crew and his team. On Monday at 4 p.m. for the pregame show, we are going to have a special guest. Brendan Steiner used to be of Steiner Sports Collectibles. He has been all over the place, and he's on the Yes Network quite a bit with his collectibles, and we are lucky enough to have him thanks to Nitin and his crew. So the link has already been made, guys. If you have a question on collectibles or anything like that, please, you'll be the first one. He will be coming on at 4 p.m. for us. So that's going to start off a great week. And Wednesday, we have Caterina Michio that's going to come on. She's a well-known actress, filmmaker, great artist. She's been in films like The Wrestler. She's also produced and directed a lot of Italian shows, a lot of Italian movies in Italy a lot. So that's going to be a great entertainment show for NY Mania. And the only thing that we ask, guys, is you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, check the numbers last night again. Again, it's still 41% of you have not subscribed, but you listen to the show or watch the show all day long. Come on, guys. We're trying to get to that 500 sub. We need your help. And let's do this. Let's do it. We have a lot of viewers, and we just need a few more before we can have that great show. And then, of course, even upcoming, we all know about November 11th and the salute to our troops. We also are going to be doing games. Evan will shine in with that over the weekend. And the games will be are sponsored. So, Evan, you want to take it away and let us know the two games so far that you're going to be calling?
Yeah. So on Friday night, tomorrow night, and Saturday night, we will be calling the Red Sox Diamondbacks games for you guys. It should be a lot of fun. The Red Sox, we're tied with them right now in the wild card and for the standings. So, and we're the same amount of games back against Toronto. So we should see a good game, and it will be interesting to see how the Red Sox go without playing with Roman Anthony probably for the rest of the season. So it should be interesting, and come watch the game with us. It should be fun.
Yeah, it definitely should be fun. Thank you, Izzy, for the kind words about the subs. And again, anybody that has Yankee fans and knows anything about baseball, loves baseball, tell them to hop on, please. That would be terrific, amazing. Let's go to Michael again. I know that Volpe has no confidence because last week in Chicago, he bunted in a spot where a bunt was not the right play, and he did it well against the Red Sox the week before. It always manages to lie on Volpe's shoulders, and it's a shame. It really is a shame. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm baffled. I don't know. Do they help this guy? Do they not know that, do they just like leave him alone, and is he figuring it out? I mean, what are these batting coaches doing? I don't understand it. Somebody explain this to me. You guys are seeing the same games I'm seeing. Why can't somebody help this guy? What is going on, guys? What is it? The tools are there. That's what bothers me.
No, the tools are there. He can play the game because you've seen the streaks, you've seen the flashes. I mean, come on, this kid, even though he was batting 209 his rookie year and struggling as far as batting average, he still put up a 2020 season. He was stealing bases like crazy. The little hop dance that he does on the base pass. And he was manufacturing runs. And he won a gold glove, which no Yankee rookie shortstop ever won. Or a Yankee rookie ever won before that. But also, in the last couple of seasons, he's really struggled. And it's been like this back and forth thing. And it really is frustrating to watch because you're like, this guy's got speed. He's an above average defender, a good defender. I know a lot of people are picking on him. Well, he doesn't have range, his arm strength, or whatever. But I'm like, you show that he's getting it done defensively, but there are times when, yes, he does have those mental lapses and the yips. But there's a lot of things, and I like the kid. The great story. He gets to play for his childhood team that he dreamed of, playing for since he was like in diapers, probably. But maybe what he needs is on the off season. I mean, because right now the baseball gods are picking on him and picking on the Yankees.
Here's Richard's comment. Hey, Joe, you should understand the guy is not a big league hitter. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. And I'm not defending it. I'm saying to you, I don't understand why anybody can't help this kid. He can hit. He can hit. Why? Then how does he hit 20 home runs? How does he have 70 RBIs? But there's something missing. And I'm sorry. I don't agree that he's not a big league hitter. He's not Lou Gehrig. He's not Joe DiMaggio. He's not Derek Jeter. He is Anthony Volpe. There is no reason why this kid cannot bat at least 240 or 250. That's all we're asking. And I don't understand the strategy here. He should be in winter ball. He should be watched in winter ball, then go to Tampa in January and bunt and hit and run, hit in different situations. But get him a darn good batting coach.
Well,
somebody that knows the game really well. I don't like their batting coaches. They're useless.
I mean,
Judge.
I'm sorry.
Judge
you
should
can't
take
defend them.
Judge should take Volpe in the offseason to that guy that Judge helped. That helps Judge.
Yeah,
the hitting instructor or whatever.
Another thing too. Don't think that those guys changed Giancarlo Stanton's batting stance. He did that on his own. So don't let the organization kid you. Giancarlo Stanton did that on his own. So where are these guys helping anybody here? I mean, it's a total joke. It really is.
They don't need anyone else in the dugout too, because I know the Yankees in the past have had too many analytic guys in the dugout. That's been their problem. So the thing is, like, they need someone to just come in there and help simplify things. Don't give them any more information that they can handle from the front office, because the front office is already handing down enough information to the player itself. So it's like, how can coaches need to kind of balance that and say, okay, we can use the information, but at the same time, we're not going to change what he's doing to keep him successful. And what he's doing right now, it's just, you need to change basically what he's doing. It's not a good thing.
Dennis says the first thing is to move Volpe to second. Okay, so what do you do with Chaz? Do you wait till next year and put him in center field, like the Marlins did? If you're going to lose 2 center fielders, what are you going to do with Chaz?
No,
you want to trade a 30 home run hitter? I know he could be a pain in the butt, but do you really want to get rid of this guy? I don't know. So you're actually getting weaker. If you're going to put Volpe on second base, you're going to get weaker. You might get stronger at shortstop, but you're weakening your position just to move Volpe to second. I understand where you're coming from, Dennis, but the rest of the team better be very strong because they're gonna feel it. And the thing is, so here's the next question, Dennis: do you want to get rid of Chaz? Or where do you put him?
Oh, no,
They're not going to get rid of McMahon because they have years with him. They're not going to get rid of McMahon. I seriously doubt that.
No, they won't.
And then the other thing is Volpe's only position, or his best position, is shortstop. I don't see him being a guy that can be the Ben Zobrist type, that he can play well. Because, I mean, remember when we experimented with Torres as shortstop?
Yeah,
and then it was failed, right? And then we had to do this whole little plug-in gap with Gio Urshela and then Velasquez and a couple other people. But we should have never moved Torres off of second base.
Right. I agree.
So, and that's the thing. There's some players like Oswaldo Cabrera who can play nearly every position.
Yeah.
We
miss him.
Yeah, we miss him. But, I mean, Caballero's that type of guy. And then you got Rosario. So, why not? Okay, those two I just named, Caballero and Rosario, we could use them to give Volpe some rest. Because a lot of time we were just throwing Volpe out all the time. And maybe some of that, is worn him down. But, I mean, I know he's a young kid and all. But the Yankees need to, figure out what to do with him and how to get him out of this rut he's in. Offense, hitting wise.
Well, they better do it soon because it's taking a toll, and it again, it's kind of crazy. By the way, quick update, everyone. Nobody hit the Powerball last night, and now we are at $1.7 billion. That is insane. Insane. It went up just the change alone with people playing, guys, $255 million. It is insane. Good luck to everybody. Please pray. And I also want to mention everybody during with the playoffs and everything. Let's say tonight or Sunday, we will be giving you some. Not only scoreboard on baseball, but we will be giving you the scoreboard on football also. So look for that in the NFL. Too much on the college right now, but the NFL, we will give you the scores. We will cover as much as we can, guys. And the morning show will go over scores and anything, if you want to talk about a little something. But the topic, at least until the World Series, the number one topic is the New York Yankees here on NY Mania, but everything is welcome. So I can tell you, like I said, so we'll have important baseball scores. We'll give you the scores of the NFL. So you got it right here. Your one-stop shopping, actually, of all information. So whatever we get, we'll give you the up to the minute tonight. We'll give you the up to the minute of the Thursday night game. So that should be fun. And our first NFL scoreboard right here on NY Mania. But getting to the Yankee game tonight, Carlos Rendon, I think he's going to pitch a really good game. My fear tonight is that he leaves it in the middle of the plate for the little runt, Now I guess he's playing left field, but I call him the little runt, the master of craziness, who hasn't really been doing anything so far, and I don't want to wake him up. So, what do you think of Rendon for tonight, guys? What are you looking for? And you think he can help this? Bring us back to winning ways.
Well, let me tell you, brother, that Carlos Rodon is going to show tonight. The Bulldog is going to be out on that mound. And the Bulldog is going to keep them Astros off balance all night long.
Okay. It
sounds
good there, Chief Hayamia. I like that. What do you think, Evan?
I think Rodon will have a good game tonight.
Evan, what do you think?
I think Rodon's going to have a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll go 6 innings. He'll give us about 5 strikeouts, maybe allow 1 or 2 runs. But the main thing I'm looking for him is the consistency from the last couple of outings. He's done well, so we need him to just keep on moving and be that guy behind Max Fried that can be reliable. Keep mixing up his pitches. I really think the Astros have been struggling on when a pitcher uses their secondary pitch in like their first or second pitch that they see, then they can be kind of off balance a little bit with the fastball. So I think Rodon needs to kind of work off that, maybe use the slider or curveball or changeup first and then go with the fastball later on, or go with the slider. But I think he should have a good game tonight, and hopefully we can take 2 out of 3.
Want to say good morning to Felix. How you doing, Felix? Lou, how you doing? How's it going? Someone in California will win. Okay. Ultra Cowboy, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. We appreciate you being here. Let's see. Hey, here's something, guys. Do you guys feel if Boone wasn't managing anymore, let's say he was released and somebody came in, do you think that would also lead to Anthony Volpe's exit?
No.
Or they would play differently, Anthony Volpe?
He might play differently, but I don't see him exiting because Cashman may still try to hold on to him till it's too late. But then again, they may try to move him off, move around him when George Lombard is ready, or somebody else. But the Yankees have just invested so much in Anthony Volpe, and I mean, think of this: Cashman doubled down on him because we could have got Correa, but we passed on him. We could have got the guy on the Rangers, Seager.
Yeah, Simeon too.
And Simeon, those guys, and we all Cashman passed on all those guys because he was like, we got Volpe, and Volpe took out, credit to Volpe when he was given the chance to battle out for the position in the spring training, he won it fair and square. The problem is they like fully invest, like they pretty much gave him the keys to the kingdom. And the issues are, but when Cashman double downs on a player like that, he's gonna keep him for as long as he can.
Well, here's a something from Richard. Joe, I'm not going to let you get away with getting off of Volpe so fast. You keep saying he can hit because of the home runs and the RBIs, but you never mention how many times he strikes out this year. Well, first of all, you got to stay a little positive. Next of all, that is the batting coach's problems with him, because they're making him understand that's not his game. But I don't understand it. I think if he tries differently, they probably get upset at him. I don't know. I don't know what the cure is here. And I'm not I'm defending the fact he's a young man. He's got a lot. He's got a lot of talent, and he's not showing it. So it's not that I'm defending it or I'm not defending it. All I'm saying is this: whatever he's doing is not working. They obviously see something. Then do something about it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not defending. I'm not defending. I'm just saying the facts. He still has when he does cream the ball, it's incredible. But I understand where everybody's coming. But he needs guidance. He doesn't have guidance. If somebody's putting into his head, hit the ball as hard as you can and swing as hard as you can, that's what the kid's going to do. But we don't really know the truth. If he doesn't have talent, well, then fine. Then let's get rid of him. But the talent is there. It can't be everybody in the Yankee organization missed out on this. There's something there. It's just not coming out, or they're not explaining it right or teaching it to them the right way. This is the problem that they have.
Yeah, Volpe should just be a line drive hitter. Tell him the line drive, foul line to foul line, line drive hitters, and use his speed. That's what they should be telling him. But whether he's focused obsessively on launch angle or the team is telling him to try and hit as many home runs, but we don't really know. But the other thing is too, the kid that we're railing on right now, he hit a grand slam when we needed it in the World Series.
Okay, you're right.
So he has come up in these moments, but he doesn't come up all the time. And yet the moments, the situational times for the clutch at bats have came up to him, and more than he should, he's failing at those moments. And that's what's frustrating to us the most, because there's a lot of people that strike out a lot. Judge strikes out a lot. Giancarlo strikes out a lot. Everybody has a lot of strikeouts. I mean, can you name a player that has less than 20 strikeouts on the season in the majors?
Probably
Well,
Luis
when you're up
Suarez.
600 times, of course not. Well, I want to weigh in on Izzy, Joe. I think Volpe is spoiled. I think Volpe is spoiled, and that he's unwilling to change his approach. Well, if he's unwilling to change his approach, then he's going to lose millions of dollars. And I don't think that's the case. I think that's what they're teaching him. And they're all there to listen. The kid is 23, 24 years old. You can't tell me that he is Mr. Babe Ruth. You can't tell me that. So if that's the case, if he's spoiled, then he's going to miss out on millions and millions of dollars. And I just don't understand why he can be taught. And I don't understand why he's not being taught. And if they don't if they're teaching him and he doesn't go with it, then why is he still playing?
Right.
That's what I don't understand.
Well, you notice that.
Go ahead.
No, you notice that James Rosen, he doesn't go and ask. He doesn't answer questions. You don't put him in front of the media, or you don't see the media trying to ask him questions, because that's the thing. I don't know if he's trying to teach you certain things, if he's obsessed with launch angle and hitting home runs. I mean, you got 6 guys on this team that have 20 home runs or more. And some of those are not home run hitters. They're just guys that it seems like they're home run or bust. I mean, Wells, he's kind of came out a little more, but I mean, he's a guy that should also be a line drive hitter. But we won't really know unless we're able to get Rosen to answer some questions. But he probably won't.
No, he's not going to answer it, and he's like a puppet over there. I just don't see where he's helped too many people. And
Yeah.
and why is he there? I don't understand it. There are a lot of better batting coaches out there, and the Yankees don't believe in change. Hey, Bill O, I want to wish thank you for coming on. John, I thank you for coming on. Also, Itchy, how's it going, Itchy? How's everybody doing? D-Train is back. He's in the house? How's he doing? The whole team is a home run or bust. That's the Yankee philosophy. Yeah, well, it kind of feels that way. It really does. It really does. The Yankees don't play small ball. Well, that's obvious. That is definite. You scratch your head. You scratch your head. Richard is 133 strikeouts, 170 left on base. That's his record. Richard, you see it, I see it, we all see it. But he's still playing. Why? That's my question. So I'm not defending it, but if he's in there, we don't have a choice. If we had a choice, great. We do have a choice. Jose can go in there. Rosario can go in there. But they're not doing it. Why? Because they obviously think there's a lot of talent there that's going to be coming out. But the time is dwindling. They're going to get in the playoffs, but are they going to, if they go in like this, they're not going to go anywhere.
If Volpe continues what he's doing right now, he can't be starting every game in the playoffs.
No, I would almost go. I would almost do a platoon now of Caballero and Volpe.
Give him time at shortstop. We'll see what he can do over a stretch of like 5-6 games. See what he can
do. The thing that makes me, like crazy is the thing is, well, they think Jose's a weaker hitter. How do they think that if the guy's batting 202 or 208? And Cabby's what? What is he? Like 238, 240?
Better than Volpe. That's for sure.
Caballero's 240. But Caballero's a speed guy who a line drive hitter, and he also can bunt and do things, but he's got the most steals. And obviously the Yankees love him. They trust him because they're bringing him in to fill in the outfield. They're bringing him in, and they're finding ways to put him in the game. The problem is, we've seen it the other day. He started in third base, and he got ejected over some garbage call. And I guess apparently he said something in Spanish that De Jesus didn't like. But Caballero is a great shortstop, but he's also a great utility guy who can play multiple positions. But the thing is, we need to figure out something. You sit down Volpe for a game or two again, and try and figure something out. Because right now, if you're just leaving him in this, it's getting to his head, and you can see it. Because he's struggling. He went through that, 0 for 34 or something stretch.
We could talk this till we're blue in the face, guys. And here's one I just saw. We should trade Spencer Jones for a shortstop. Who do you want to get? Who do you think is available at this point? Even in the off season, you think you're going to get Lindor? I don't think so. You think you're going to get Trey Turner? I don't think so.
Witt's unavailable because he just signed a 14-year deal with
the guy on Oakland. You're not going to get that guy either.
No.
So, there's nobody. The Yankees have a few guys in the minor leagues. They have to develop. But in the meantime, they can do a trade deal where they both play. And who sits and who plays, and the hotter hand should be playing. I do not want Bichette. He's an injury waiting to happen, Felix. I know the name is sexy. It's great, Believe me, he will be a bust here. And on this show, all we're going to be hearing is why do we pay him so much money? He is not
Right.
coming to the Yankees.
And
No
I don't think
way
the Blue Jays are gonna let him go. I think they're gonna retain him.
I don't know about that.
But well, I mean, he may walk, but he's not coming to the Yankees. I can tell you that.
No.
And then Simeon is
And
injury
it just
prone. And then when you look at Simeon and Seager and even Correa, those guys are injury prone and they're older. But Correa, he turned down every other team. He would not waive his no trade clause for anyone except for the Houston Astros. He wanted to come back to the Astros. So he ain't going anywhere.
I'm glad because I don't want him. I don't want him. He's another guy. He's an 8-star. I don't want him. I mean, really, it makes no sense. Cashman passed on a lot of shortstops, selling everyone on Volpe. He blew it in 2000 MLB draft. Okay.
2019 MLB draft.
Joe, you're correct, and that's why I think we see Volpe at 30 still in pinstripes, playing the middle infield. It's extremely unfortunate. Yeah, well, I mean, they've got to make a decision. They got to make a decision on managing, analytics, shortstop, center field, and here we go again with a down. The Yankees just bring this on themselves. When they have a chance to fix something, they never do until it's too late, and they're choking. That's their problem.
Mm-hmm.
They've done that the last 20 years for no reason.
Well, and then here's the other thing with the
program. I don't think we need a superstar at shortstop. We just need someone who can hit over 210, laugh out loud. You're right, David. You're right. All I'm looking for is 230 to 245. I'll be happy. A lot of you guys are young. You don't know a guy, and I always bring him up. Give me Bucky Dent any day of the year, and I'll take it. That's all I want from Volpe. He reminds me of Dent. He doesn't play like him. I'd rather have a steady shortstop that hits 240 or 250, drives in some runs, steals bases, situational hitting over what Volpe's doing. Mm-hmm. I don't care. We don't need Volpe to hit 30 home runs. We don't need Volpe to drive in 90 runs. We don't need it. We need somebody in that situation to bunt, to hit and run. Hit the ball the opposite way, get the runner over from second or third. That's all we need. That's all the Yankees need. And this guy is hitting the ball to the fences. Why? The first thing I would do is, number one, to change his batting approach. No question in my mind. Mm-hmm. The minute he goes to two strikes, choke up on the bat. And try to hit the ball to the right side. Right. That's what he's going to keep doing. And eventually it's going to work. Because the more you practice, the more it's going to work. But if you're going to let the guy hit bombs, if it happens, it happens. Just like Bucky Dent. Once in a while he came up with a big home run. They won 2 championships with that guy at shortstop.
And Volpe does have power.
Right. I'm not asking for a miracle here.
He doesn't have to try to hit home runs, because if he's going to try to hit home runs, he's not going to hit as many as if he does if he's not trying to hit home runs. He doesn't have to try to hit home runs.
And every time I hear Bucky Dent, I think about that one home run and the replays. And then you hear Phil Rizzuto going, "The last guy you ever thought would hit a home just hit one over the monster."
Yep. And Charles says Bucky Dent was not a home run hitter, but he put the ball in play and drove in runs. And he also batted .417 in the 1978 World Series. How many hits did he have? Up the middle, right field, left field, up the middle, right field, left field.
Well,
that's all we need Volpe to do. He's that size. And I don't understand where is the logic to this?
Well, and then the other thing,
I don't blame Volpe in all of this. I believe they just want him to go up there and hit a home run.
Well, also, here's the other thing, too. I believe he was set up with failure with the hype that he was getting. The next Derek Jeter. And we were spoiled with Derek Jeter for 20 years. And Derek Jeter wasn't trying to hit home runs. Derek Jeter was just Captain Clutch.
Everybody thinks you're Alan Trammell. Everybody thinks you're Bichette. Everybody thinks you're Trey Turner. It doesn't or Lindor. And it doesn't work. The Yankees have the Giancarlos, the Bellingers, the Judges, the Grishams. They don't need Volpe to hit the ball like Babe Ruth. Why can't they see this?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Change his approach. Change his batting style. Do something.
And just leave him be. Just leave him be in the 9-hole. Let him have the same approach every single time. Don't tell him, you need to do this against this pitcher, because sometimes the Yankees would try to make different changes against different pitchers. But that's the thing, is they don't even need to. Just have the same approach, you'll get the same result. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, I don't see where the problem. I mean, God, I'd like to go over there and take his and take my chances and change his batting style.
Maybe
you'll see how fast he'll be hitting the ball to the right side.
Talk to his father. Maybe his father will persuade him.
It's going to be something. A phone call's coming.
Yes.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I just don't understand it. I'm not convinced there's no talent there. I know there's talent there. The Yankees are using him wrong, and they won't admit it.
And this is why I prefer former players being hitting coaches in the majors. Nothing against and I mean, James Rousing was either a minor leaguer or whatever, but he seems to be more driven on analytics than he is on the old school approach, the feel of the game, what he's seeing at the plate. Because I mean, I don't know if they're trying to make changes with Volpe behind closed doors and it's just not sticking, or they just let him go. But when Sean Casey was here, man, everybody improved. Dylan Lawson, we couldn't. We were just lost in the sauce with Dylan Lawson, and then when Hal fired him in the offseason, or Cashman fired him, but the go ahead from Hal, during the All-Star break, and Sean Casey came in, man, everybody started hitting.
He did a great job, Sean Casey. Yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, because of things in life that Sean Casey needed to take care of, he couldn't be the hitting coach. And then we got James Rousing right now. But if we had some former player, I don't know, like Paul O'Neill, like Tino, somebody who knows the art of hitting.
I'm sorry. There's got to be somebody that could change Volpe's batting approach and let him hit for singles the opposite way. That's the hitter he is. And Dennis, I appreciate your comment, but Bucky Dent was money. Bucky Dent hit when you needed him to hit. I don't care if he batted .230. He was a very good shortstop. He was steady. He changed the narrator of those 2-year teams because they had Fred Stanley there. And all they needed was Bucky Dent. And they added, of course, Reggie Jackson. But Dent made all the plays. When Dent wasn't playing, you felt it. Trust me. We're not feeling it when Volpe's out of the lineup. But you would have felt it if Dent was out. Just like the Yankees when Willie Randolph was out. They just got lucky in that World Series because Brian Doyle batted .409.
Yeah. But we feel it when we got Judge out of the lineup. We feel it when we got Giancarlo out of the lineup. But yeah, Volpe's not a guy that you're like, okay, hey,
Yeah, Egyptian. Good morning. I agree with you, but Casey doesn't want to take the job again because he wants to stay closest to his daughters. Celia goes, let me jump in. I don't know if they're necessarily telling Volpe to go up there and hit a home run. Going to Jake's comment, all these guys say is that their job is to get on base. Yeah, and I agree with you, Celia. And you don't just get on base to swing for home runs. I mean, if you look at Volpe's at-bats, it's like 98% of the time he's 0-2 before you can even blink an eye. Either swing and miss, which is like 90% of the time, or the ball is right down the middle. But we talk, and every show is about Volpe. Don't the Yankees get tired of hearing something like this? Isn't it time to move on?
But
and do something about it.
It's either Volpe or Dominguez or Wells.
Right. I mean, but it's always on Volpe. It's always on Volpe. It's never Dominguez. I mean, it is, but we have some cases that's on the team that has to be that they need better coaching. That's what it comes down to. Better coaching. What are the coaches doing with these people? Egyptian, I agree with you. Wells has been looking better in the past week. Yes.
Well, and Volpe was looking better a week or two ago, and then now he's back to.
And not for nothing, but in the minor leagues, George Lombard Jr., the cream of the crop, he's not doing much down there. They're not utilizing what the strength is to these people. It's the damn home run. It doesn't win you championships.
Nope.
But what don't they see? Why don't they see this?
Stop with the home run or nothing. It's not going to work. How many years has it not worked now? Ever since we won the World Series in 2009. And that team, they hit home runs, but that's not all they did. They hit guys on base.
And when you look at, from 96 to 2009, yes, Yankees hit home runs. Yes, we were the Bronx Bombers. But guess what we were doing all around? We were doing hit and runs. We were passing the baton. I mean, if you talk to Jeter, if you talk to Posada, you talk to Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, Chuck Knobloch, all those guys, even Scott Brocious, the 9-hole hitter, up until 2001, guess what they were doing? Getting on base, hitting whatever they were doing that they had to do to get on base or move the runner over. They did their jobs, all 9 of them.
Totally agree with you guys. The 96 Yankees, they didn't have all this power. They had legitimate regular hitters that knew how to play this game, like Tino Martinez, just to name you a few. Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, Chad Curtis, Scott Brocious, Derek Jeter. They're not big home run hitters. Yeah, they hit a few. They had Darryl Strawberry on the bench. He hit a few. Chili Davis, all contact hit. Tim Raines.
Prince and Cecil Fielder.
What about Chili Davis's hitting coach? He was with the Mets. He was doing a pretty good job, but
yes, he was.
Yes, he'd be a guy I'd love to have on the bench as a hitting coach.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's up to them.
Again, we can beat this to deaf, dumb, and blind. The bottom line is, if the Yankees aren't going to change, if the Yankees don't change the narrative here, it's just never going to work. We're going to make the playoffs. God knows what we're going to do. We can speculate all we want. But if it's going to stay like this, I can't. I want to see the glass half full. I really do. I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. But off topic for a minute, guys. Remember, we do have a pregame show coming at 4 p.m. We're also going to we're all going to go to Ken the Ugly Truth's channel, listen to the play-by-play, and then from there come back here to our hopefully very, very good and exciting post-game show today later on. So the links are out. By all means, if you have any questions or anything, but most importantly, please press the like button when you do leave the stream, and of course, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you're missing out on a lot of content. You're missing out on all our videos, all our live stuff, breaking news, all kinds of stuff. Just subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. Let us do the rest of the work. It'll cost you nothing, and you'll get nothing but the fastest information as we possibly can give you guys. So by all means, remember, subscribe. We will be giving you, we are doing the Red Sox Diamondback game this weekend. It's very crucial to the Yankees while the Yankees are playing. So there's so much going on, and I don't want anybody to miss it. And for everybody, again, that's 41% that watches us from 8:30 to the end of the show, please just come. Some of you, at least. I don't say all of you. Some of you. Just come around. Press the like button. Press subscribe. Then go back to the way you want to see us. That's fine. And I appreciate that. Let's see. Bill O. Let's go to Bill O for a little bit. We'll shine in just a little longer. We had Volpe's replacement. We sent them to Milwaukee, and look what Dubin is doing for them. Yep, and we got Devin Williams for him, which we thought was a great trade, and we all know that. We all know that. Itchy Nuts. Boone said Williams threw the ball well. Yeah, of course he's going to say that. I thought he threw it like garbage, saying that the shows you had a bad manager, he is. Saying that shows how bad of a manager he is. Yeah, I agree with you, Itchy. I mean, I agree that we agree to disagree with Aaron Boone. Not a Boone guy, but any stretch. But he makes himself look like a real a-hole protecting his boys. Got to simply admire that. Laugh out loud. Yeah, because number one, he's told, and number two, he's not going to embarrass his players. He's just not going to do it. Boone always said that. And it's always in front of us. It's in front of us. Well, show it that's in front of you. Play.
But you look at who, Aaron Boone was managed by when he was with the Reds. For a while, he had Lou Piniella.
Yeah. Well, Dennis,
Lou
that's why
Piniella.
Spencer Jones isn't up here. In 29 games, he slashed 180, 250, 306. Well, that's one of the reasons why I guess they decided he needs more seasoning down there. That's the problem with the Yankees. They wait till they fail down there. Who knows? He could have came up and continued. There's only so much you can do in the minor leagues. The man is, 40 home runs? You get disgusted after a while. Just bring the guy up.
Yeah.
And they waited too long, and now they're not going to bring him up.
I think they're set on bringing him, giving him the whole next year as a rookie. And
yes, but don't insult our collective intelligence. That's what I don't like. Yeah, Izzy, and I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Well, and
Let's chip
but then
in, buy
you
a blood pressure monitor for Joe, so at the end of the podcast he could check his blood pressure. Thanks, Richard. That's not the point here. We're just talking facts.
right.
The only he is the only manager because he hit a winning home run in the playoffs against the Red Sox. Well, I guess so. He's a Yankee. He's a Yankee hero. No question about it. No question about it. Well, guys, we've been on for about an hour 10, hour 20 minutes. We're beating to the same drum. Nothing's going to change more than likely. So, we'll just calm everything down, go about our morning, and then at the 4 o'clock hour when we have our pregame, we'll take this up again. Let's see what the lineup looks like tonight. Should be an interesting one. I have a feeling in my gut that Anthony Volpe will be sitting tonight. I really do, but that's just my gut feeling. I don't know about you. How about you guys? Do you think Anthony Volpe is going to sit tonight?
I think he very well should. I think
I think
Caballero. Yeah.
I think he will. I think they'll play Caballero. I'm just more interested in what if Stan's gonna be playing.
I think
Or-
he'll sit tonight. I think Dominguez should play left field tonight.
Because we do
Dominguez?
need Stan's bat.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I agree. Well, let's see what the narrators bring us when we do get the lineups while we're on the air. Want to just check out, is there any afternoon baseball today? Let's see what's going on for today. School and MLB. Yeah, we have the Phillies and the Braves at 4:10. I'm sorry, the Phillies and the Brewers at 4:10. And then everything else is at night. Dodgers, Pirates, Guardians, Rays, Angels, Royals, Yankees, Astros, the White Sox, and Twins. Those are your games for today. So there's the Yankees could gain a half a game on everyone, or unfortunately lose a half a game. So let's see how it goes. We'll go one more. Let's go Celia. This is just pathetic to me. I'm sorry, but Dominguez seems to get on base, and he's also coached by the same coach. You got to believe it's something deeper with Volpe. Celia, I can't say you're wrong. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the problem is. You talk to the Yankees, and they love what he's doing. They defend it at all costs. I don't know if it's the chicken palm that the ant brings to maybe Boone all day long. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I do know that chicken palm is delicious, but I don't think that should be enough for Boone. Okay, I'll keep him in the lineup. No jokes aside, but really, we can beat ourselves with deaf, dumb, and blind. Let's see what happens today. I have a feeling though. Tonight's narrative is going to be different because I don't think Volpe's going to be in the lineup. He may come in for defense later on, but the starting lineup, I think it's going to be Jose or maybe Rosario. We might get chicken palm is not working. Yeah, you're right, Charles. 100%. Dominguez has home in or for Javier, so he's probably going to play tonight.
I think he should. You can always use Stan as a pinch hitter if you need to.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, I mean that was a mammoth shot.
Yeah. Well, guys, we do like I say, we do have a 4 o'clock pregame show. Last thoughts of the morning, everyone. Also remember, don't forget, press the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We do have games this weekend that we're doing play-by-play. Monday we'll have Brendan Steiner, formerly of Steiner Sports, and a big collectible man right now, and everybody knows him. So we're really excited to have him, and more to come. And Wednesday we'll have Caterina Michio here, the well-renowned actress, artist, and filmmaker. She will be here. So there's a lot going on, and all we need from you is to like the like button and subscribe. Guys, final thoughts? Sean, go first.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a great game. We're gonna bounce back. We're gonna win this series. Rodon's gonna give us 7 innings, 10 Ks. And yeah, I mean, guys, we just gotta hang in there during this 12-game stretch and just see what they do.
Well, we're 1-1. We're 1-1, and we got to go 2-1 after today's game. So, that I definitely feel that's going to happen. Right, Sean?
Right.
Evan, weigh in on your final thoughts.
Yeah, need to win the series today. Really important game. I think Rodon should be good today. He should be fine, but the thing is, he can't give up that 2-run home run. He can't have that long inning, or else it's only going to be so hard against Javier today, who's only making his 5th start.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be able to do pretty well off of him, but we got to be able to score runs in different ways, have to get on base, and the bullpen is fully rested. So we have Benar can be available for 2 innings if need be. Hopefully Doval can give us a little bit of length too. I mean, I know Weaver pitched last night, but you also have Tim Hill, and hopefully Fernando Cruz isn't getting worn out. Really important game to win today. Hopefully Boone makes the right decisions with the lineup, and let's do it. That's it.
So Evan, we will see you at post game, but we won't see you pre-game, but we will see you post game.
That is correct.
Okay. And Sean, are you available for pre-game and post game, or just pre-game, or just post game? What's going on with you today?
No, I gotta be at work at 4 p.m. So, and then I'm at work. I'll tune in on the chat as much as I can, but
okay. Just checking. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no. And today's my early day at work.
Okay. Well, we'll be watching, and let's hope it's a better night. So, guys, again, thank you so much for spending some of your Thursday morning with us. We're looking forward to our pregame show at 4 p.m. Then Ken the Ugly Truth will have the call of the game on his channel, and then right after that, we're going to come back here and do the post game. As anything comes in, any Yankee news, you'll see it on NY Mania, Yankee Mania. Don't forget to subscribe. Very important. And thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Stay healthy, everyone. We will see you at 4 p.m. Thanks for being with us. See you later.
See you guys later.